Ladies and gentlemen, handicap match. As I am now joined by HOG color commentator, interview. You do it all here, Sam Laterna.
Thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to this match, especially following Cinco de Mayo, our last show where CBK just absolutely changed the game. Charles Mason once again on his quest for total dominance here at House of Glory, JD.
It is unbelievable. We thought Mason tweaked his ankle at Cinco de Mayo in a one-on-one match with Jay Lyon. It was to be a great day, and then all of a sudden it became a nightmare. His vile plan seemingly unraveled before our very eyes. It was all a ploy to inflict more punishment upon main event, and he unveiled his two new cronies.
Yeah, that's a good word, cronies.
Main event is looking for revenge. Current HOG Tag Team Champions, two-time Tag Team Champions.
Absolutely, and despite a hellacious physical onslaught against Jay Lyon at Cinco de Mayo, he stands here today. His mask was ripped to shreds by Charles Mason.
It was.
So you've got to believe as a luchador, he's looking for redemption. And
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Solid Monster here. Jason Solomon, the HOG Commissioner.
Look at that suit. He's always looking
looking dapper.
Hold on 1 second. Mr. Mason, it's so good to see you again. Now I know that this match was announced as a handicap match, and as you can see, we have 3 men in the ring right now. The only problem is I see 2 men here. And I know you think you got one over on them. You see, I have too much respect for this man, and I know all these people respect these 2 men. And so, I'm here to announce as the commissioner that this will no longer be a handicap match. And in fact, Midas Black and Jay Lyon have themselves a partner.
You don't say, JD.
Listen.
And what I'd like to do right now, if you would oblige me, is introduce you to that man right now.
Oh my God!
Say it ain't so. Oh my gosh, it's amazing good in the building. Coming to the aid of his students, of his friends, of his compatriots here at the heart of House of Glory.
This is quite the development, because the last time we saw Red, opposite main event, destroying both Jay Lyon and Midas Black, taking their tag team titles.
In a steel cage match, no less.
That steel cage match happened at High Intensity 10. And now, Sam, it's quite beautiful to see Red back on the good team.
It is, but you know, a key moment at the end of that match was when he ripped the titles away from his partner, Brian XL, and gave those titles to main event, kind of officially passing the torch.
And look at that, a triple dive to the outside!
What a start. And JD, did you notice as soon as Red's music hit, that CBK left the ring real quick?
Yes, they did. This is unbelievable. Exactly what Mason has been asking for.
Well, we'll see if he He truly wants all the smoke that Main Event and Amazing Red are about to give them. We've got a melee outside at the moment, JD. Oh!
Jay Lyon, he is obsessed. He wants his revenge over Raheem Royal, Jay Armani, and Charles Mason. Red now looking up just like everybody else has done tonight at these disco balls. Looking like Red wants to party here tonight.
If I know Red, a disco ball ain't gonna stop him, but in this
Mason.
moment, Mason did. And now Main Event sending Mason off. Double shoulder tackle. Sizing him up. We are seeing an awful lot of aggression out of Main Event.
And here's the cold-blooded killers here, Raheem Royal and Jay Armani.
And these two with an awful lot to prove in this match. Relative newcomers to House of Glory.
Super kick there by Raheem Royal. It all happened at Cinco de Mayo.
It did, and as a matter of fact,
Big drop kick, oh my God! Midas just landed on the back of his neck.
hope he's okay there. Raheem Royal, turn around, boys.
Red now in a 2-on-1 here. Head scissor takedown. And Raheem Royal puts a stop to that.
Sends Red into the ropes, up and over he goes, because Amazing Red don't miss a beat.
And he drop kicks his own partner, does Royal.
And you've got to think, Red really does hold all of the cards in this match as the trainer of all of the people in this match.
Yes. And another. Wow, he planted Raheem Royal right on top of his head as well with that Frankensteiner. And Red never misses a beat. In comes Mason from behind.
Charles Mason skulking like the snake he is, looking to take down the heart of House of Glory in Amazing Red. Look at that scowl.
This is something that I didn't think we'd ever see. These two face to face. As Mason grabs Red by the throat.
Red delivering some thunderous forearms, but Mason whip reverses, a little do-si-do action there. It is anyone's game right now. These two are
Around the horn there with the head scissor takedown.
And the crowd goes wild for Amazing Red. Charles Mason dazed. I don't think he knows that he's now in his opponent's corner. Bad idea.
A lion is only the king of the jungle until I come along and I hang your head on my wall. Those are the last words he said to Jay Lyon right before Cinco de Mayo. And as he burned a hole right through the eyes of the mask. My God, what a move there by Jay Lyon. Sam burned, has a cover here, burned with a cigar Jay Lyon's mask.
Just adding insult to injury. On top of what happened at Cinco de Mayo, you have to go and completely tear down the mask, the symbol of Jay Lyon that the fans here have come to know. A luchador's mask is everything to them.
Yes, it is. Guys, look at this. The cold-blooded killers are proving their name. I don't think I've seen them on the outside in their corner at all in this match.
Oh no, they're playing the game dirty just like Charles Mason wants them to. And now Midas Black in a precarious position here. I think he's biting the face of Midas Black, perhaps the ear. Couldn't see from this angle. But now we find ourselves with a bit of a reset here. Grabbing Nate by the nose does Mason, throwing these clubbing blows. The vitriol is real and taunting Red in the process.
The disrespect towards his trainer, Amazing Red. Mason has been on a vile streak of attacks against Jay Lyon, and his weapon of choice, Sam, has been that chair.
Well, that's
and every time, and look at this, the cold-blooded killers again! And every time a calculated attack, Sam, Jay Lyon has not seen those attacks coming. They've all been blindsided attacks.
Yes, very courageous attacks on the part of Charles Mason, I would say. Just kidding. And now The referee distracted by Lyon, who's desperate to come to the aid of his partner, who is now in an abdominal waistlock by Armani. Chaos. Chaos, a student of House of Glory, made his debut last month. He calls himself the poet, the prophet, the dawn of the new era.
Interesting.
And he clearly thinks that tying his horse to Mason's carriage is going to help him usher in that new era of success here. Do you agree? Do you disagree?
I don't agree. I don't like anything that is Charles Mason. We thought we rittered him in December of last year as Carlos Ramirez ended his 595-day title reign as crowned dual champion as Jay Armani tags into Raheem Royal with that big frog splash.
And you know, something that sticks out about both Raheem and Armani are that these are multidisciplinary athletes. Raheem played volleyball, basketball, a bevy of look at this stretching, or attempting to stretch the arm.
Of course he sees Midas down and in trouble, and he willingly takes the tag, the coward that Charles Mason is. Midas is trying desperately to fight back here.
Spurt of energy here.
Wheelbarrow here. Nice slam and reverse by Midas. Is that enough to create some separation from Midas, who was dropped on his head earlier, to make the tag?
Inches away.
And he makes the tag to Red, and in comes Raheem and Jay Armani. Spinning heel kick by Red. 3-on-1 attack here.
Sending Red into the corner does Royal, now sending Armani into Red, but receiving the big boot he does. Experience certainly kicking in here for Red. Instinct all the way.
What a rolling kick by Red. Look at the speed. He hasn't lost a single step. Around the horn, DDT! Quick cover, two!
Red looking to make lightweight of Raheem Royal, but he does continue fighting. In my opinion, Raheem Royal kind of gave up after a series of losses and chose to align with Mason.
I was really stunned by that decision by Raheem Royal, Rookie of the Year in 2023 here in House of Glory. Has now decided to align himself with the biggest scum here that we have.
Well, if you can't beat him, join him,
I guess
as
so.
they say. But a man with so much talent, so athletic. And now he tags in his cohort, Mason.
Licking his chops, Charles Mason. And that leg has been an issue throughout Red's career. It's the first thing that Mason targeted.
Yes, as we know, Red has had quite a few injuries to overcome
Look at
in
this
that
sick
sense.
son of a bitch. My God.
One thing I will say, Raheem and Armani are following the instruction of Charles Mason. So as a syndicate, for a new syndicate, I am fairly surprised at the cohesion, given the fact that we have a tag team of 7 years in Midas and Jay Lyon and a man with over 20 years of experience in Amazing Red.
Ever since Mason lost that Crown Jewel Championship, his mission has been one thing, to kill House of Glory, and he's fighting the heart and soul of House of Glory.
That's not sanitary.
Ever since he lost that title, his mission has been to basically destroy this company that has given him a job, that has employed him for the last 5-6 years.
How could he want to destroy a company that essentially gave him so much? He was the most prolific Crown Jewel champion of our time in recent memory. Can't take that away from him.
With help. With Ramirez's help. He dumped Ramirez.
Well, that's what he does. He
Hog
just uses
PD's
people.
help. He dumped them.
Is he going to dump these two? You never know.
Irish whip.
Snaky, snaky Mason. Raheem Royal, now the legal man.
I take nothing away from him, though. He is a tremendous professional wrestler, no matter how much management hates him. No matter how much we despise him. He's a great pro wrestler. I hate that I'm saying that.
Yeah, but psychotic tendencies only get you so far when you're trying to... I don't know.
Elbow by Raheem Royal. No hook, no leg hook there on Red, as he now transitions into that chokehold.
And the irony of the captain of the sky now grounding Red firmly square center of the ring.
I don't want to know what's going to happen if the Cold-Blooded Killers win this match tonight. I don't know how Commissioner Solomon is going to deal with this.
Well, we would certainly see the heart of House of Glory be completely, maybe not completely destroyed, but falter. And the fans are certainly not going to take that kindly.
Red is trying desperately to fight out of that corner.
Red 2 knows what he's fighting for. He holds House of Glory on his back, coming to the aid.
He makes the tag, and in comes the hungry Jay Lyon. Clothesline, clothesline. He himself is cold-blooded, double clothesline. As Midas is on the outside.
Jay Lyon with a bone to pick with these two men, unleashing thunderous chops and forearms on each of them. That frustration from what happened at Cinco de Mayo.
Raheem Royal and Jay Armani, an appetizer. He wants his main course, which is Charles Mason. Powerbomb on Royal. Airplane spin, around and around we go. Circle of life by Jay Lyon.
That is Jay Lyon. Hear him roar. His spirit was not defeated last month at Cinco de Mayo, and he now tags in.
Look at Mason.
Attempted to tag in.
Look at Mason. Illegal man is Mason.
What is he? Come on.
Jay Lyon up and over, rolls through here. Yes! Yes! Cover! He was the legal man too, only a 2 count. Action so hot and heavy, I can't follow what the hell is going on here.
There are so many men in this match, each with an equal desire to get in that ring and fight. Can't deny that, whatever their reasons are. And now Jay Lyon motioning to Amazing Red, who's looking to take out this sociopathic Mason.
It's very poetic that Red is in this match. This is his company. Mason is trying to kill it. Raheem Royal and Jay Lyon throws him into the steel post. He goes to the outside. Jay Armani takes Midas into the steel post. My God. Red. Look at that.
Taking to the air, but Mason had him scouted. Goes for a clothesline, but Red gets Mason up. And
Really, Death Valley Driver, a signature of Charles Mason. Relishing in his work before he hooks the leg and makes the cover. 2 count.
For a minute, I really thought that was it. That did blindside Red. You can see the pain in his eyes. How is he going to come back from this? And where are Jay Lyon and Midas Black when you need them?
His moves like that netted Charles Mason a 595-day reign as Crown Jewel champion, as Midas thankfully comes in to stop this tombstone attempt with a super kick right to the face.
Could have been over, but Midas delivered. Oh,
there is the reign of terror. Midas saw that coming and quickly evaded.
No stranger to his tricks. And now Armani Chaos completely unloading. We are seeing that multidisciplinary mixed martial arts background sends him to Royal, who sends him to Mason.
There's the reign of terror now. Nope. Yep, that's it. It's over.
No, it can't be over. The main event are the heart and soul of House of Glory. Come on, Midas.
Midas is fading. Here comes Jay Lyon.
Lyon from the rafters.
With his Lion Salt. Wow, right across the legs of Charles Mason.
And now seemingly every man down on the mat. This could be the reset where it's anyone's game next. First man up is going to have the advantage. I'm calling it.
Mason faking that ankle injury at Cinco de Mayo.
Ugh.
Which is why we're here, 3-on-3, HOG versus the Cold-Blooded Killers.
All men rising to their feet, a bit of a stare-off here.
It is the war within. Club LaBoom.
Haymaker after haymaker, you can see there's no love lost here between these 6 men.
Wow.
And no one willing to relent at this point. The guys have to be getting tired here. A flurry of fists now. Raheem resorting to kicks. So too does Nate. Back over the head, front of the face.
And Mason,
oh my gosh.
Mason, so much going on here. Spinning enziguri kick. Mason with a huge lariat down to Red, and everyone is down.
This has gone from a wrestling ring to a waste all of these men giving their all for various different reasons. It would seem like Jay Lyon is in the corner attempting to get up as CBK rises.
And there's that chair.
No!
The weapon of choice as of late from Mason and the Cold-Blooded Killers.
Someone take that chair out of his hand!
He misses. Double team here. Double spear by Main Event with the assist from Red.
And now Armani with nowhere to go.
Listen, it worked. Drop toe hold.
Drop toe hold, the chair ricocheted off the ropes. Armani Royal, nowhere to go.
As Red tags in, are we looking for the grand finale?
I certainly hope so.
That's exactly what we got! And a big splash! Cover! Yes! 2, 3! The Cold-Blooded Killers, first night in as a threesome, suffer a defeat to the heart and soul of House of Glory, the Amazing Red, and Main Event. Get them out of here. But the thing is, Sam, you'll be in Boston tomorrow.
I certainly will. We'll be at UTEC in Lowell, Massachusetts, making our Boston area debut, guys.
And Charles Mason, oh man, I'm not going to be there for that personally, but I'll be there in spirit.
You will be missed, and you've got to think that Charles Mason and CBK, they've got to do a regroup of sorts and reassess that situation, because Charles Mason should be in the house tomorrow.
Charles Mason's going one-on-one with Sami Callihan. His Memorial Day weekend's going to get a lot worse.
I have a feeling he's going to be taking out all his rage from this loss on Sami Callihan tomorrow, but the Death Machine also packs quite the punch.
No, we know
so
that
he's going to have
for
his
sure.
work cut out for him. But nevertheless, Main Event, an Amazing Red standing tall tonight, a momentous occasion here in New York City.